Broadcast live.
Yo, we out here with B3nchMarQ. It's a
what's
real
up?
thing, you know.
What's up, OG?
I mean, I had to figure out who's like the serious guy and who's like the crazy guy. So I looked at the cover, I was like, Aspen, I was like, so you on the cover and you like trying to get warm. You on the cover, you like, oh shit, you might as well take off the jacket.
I didn't even notice that till you said like right now. Alright.
That's like them subtle personality
Straight
traits,
up,
you know. It's
straight
like that's the conservative and the risque.
Yo, shit, FBI profiling.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I looked at the, you know, I kind of
Straight
like investigate. I was like, yeah.
Now that I think about it,
And
it kind of says something a little bit, right?
It does say something
Yeah.
about your personalities. You know what I mean?
True story.
Yo, man. I mean, we haven't had a body of work from you guys in a minute, right?
Yeah.
I think the first question I want to ask is, where does B3nchMarQ view themselves right now in the game?
Damn.
Yeah, that's a dope question.
That's
man.
like,
Yeah.
you can't pull out the bars like in the first question type of. But yeah, I feel like we are where we should be, according to our work.
Yeah.
Right? But not really. But at the same time, it's like I feel that's like a tough question.
It is.
But we are where we're supposed to be, man. I feel like if we want
I don't think
to
so,
talk about
man.
it, no. You know what I'm talking about, man? I'm talking about like whatever it is. Like now, I'm talking
Yeah,
universally.
we ain't trying to hear the answer
Nah,
from
okay,
the nigga
cool.
that wore the jacket. We want to hear the answer for the
They're trying to
crazy.
get cold. But
I'm joking.
Man,
that's a tough question.
I think,
It gets tougher.
you know what, like honestly speaking, man, I think,
Hold that thought.
yeah, man, bottom
thought.
feeders still down there. True story. I'm
Hold
not
that
gonna
thought,
lie.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Yeah.
still down there, dog.
Yeah.
Still hustling, you know.
But I take that thing where, because it's like twice, it happens twice. We where we're supposed to be, but we're not where we're supposed to be.
True story.
Trust me, that's the answer for me, and I'm sticking to it.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright, straight. I got that. I mean, so you know, when I listen to your guys' lines, you know, there's a line where you know, I mean, you talk about like kids that eat Rice Krispies and eating Kellogg's, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's the difference between Rice Krispies and Kellogg's?
Okay,
'Cause
the
that's
difference.
both soft.
Yes,
you know what I
yes.
mean?
The difference is, you know, in terms of Rice Krispies, like guys in the hood, really, you would eat that like once in a while.
Yeah.
But it's still the same brand. Maranje, just because Rice Krispies, but it's the same brand that's pushing Kellogg's cornflakes, Rice Krispies, and the other shandies. But you just need to mention the two, because Kellogg's, Rice Krispies, it's like a Colgate.
It's like the
Aqua
Colgate
Fresh,
is everything,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Aqua Fresh, you Colgate,
Yeah, it's
just like
everything.
that. You know what I'm saying?
So like in the hood, when you say Tamaraga Coke, and you come back with Coca-Cola, it's like I want a Fanta.
Fanta, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But do you
So-
get the Colgate and Aqua Fresh?
Yeah,
I get it,
it's
I
like-
get it, I get it.
It's like
Okay,
hoodie. It's
so
like very
essentially
hoodie.
it's like just like Kellogg's and corn and Rice Krispies are the same thing. Because
Yeah.
I wanted to get it in the
Yeah.
context
Yeah.
of the line.
What
Yeah.
You
mean?
just say the line again. You remember the line?
Kunji
You got a Ghost Rider? You remember the line?
You know what I did, ne? But with that line, so I had to re-record because we lost ASPEN.
Okay.
So when we recovered our projects
Oh,
and
yeah, you had
whatnot,
to switch up
yeah,
the
I had to
line.
switch up the line. So man,
And how it's said.
how I said it. So you know what I did? That line based on Kalin, and then the other one based it was the second one. So young tall.
Yeah,
So man,
yeah.
you saying quickly because I switched the lines.
Okay, okay. Well, I'll just go listen to the album so you know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why did you open up with the posse track? I mean, it sounds like a posse track. You know what I mean?
I feel like we did a whole lot of intros now on our projects where it's just me and Kay, nah? And it's just like we get all that, like we put it on that introspective stuff, and we just speak our hearts out or whatever. We just say whatever's on our mind. So with this one, we just wanted to do something different because we had hope was more about us. There was no features like that. It was just 3-2 out there. It was Sean. It was minimal with the features. But with this one, we wanted to do as much collabos as we could. So also having like like the two OGs on that, it was really dope.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? We have Blaklez on there, and we have like Boy Wonder. You know, some might know him, some might not know him. But then it was like a dope thing to do and have them there.
He's the only
you know?
rapper that can rap dope that was on Generations.
Yes, you feel me? You feel me? He's the only rapper that can really rap. He can really rap.
Yeah,
He can really rap.
Yeah.
And we put him on there, and then it was just something like, oh, I didn't expect that. Yeah, something different, man. We're just shooting for that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I also want to find out, you know, there's a line, you know, we're obviously talking about the album, you know,
Yes, sir.
where you goes, you, something like, you're the founders of, this is on the next track, which is Get It While You Can, where you go,
with percentage on the side for our mamas. Ice pulled up to get us through all the summers. Looking back and analyzing the blunders. When it comes to mind your business, we be the founders.
you're the founders of.
When it comes to mind your business, we be the founders.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
elaborate that line for me, yeah?
Yeah, it's more like when it comes to mind your business, that's like a straightforward thing. Like I'm saying, Velo, like when it comes to us minding our own business and just playing our part and staying in our lane, I'm just now playing with the whole business thing, like founders. You know what I mean? So I was like, we the founders of that.
got it.
We always do that. Like people be doing that, or maybe like following that trend, or going that way. We just, you know, like go against the current. And we just do that, and we just mind our own business and do us, and that's that. So when it comes to mind your business, we be the founders. That's what it is.
I was
We're just
thinking-
doing our own thing. We're staying in our own lane.
I was thinking that like that line also could have come from the fact that like obviously you guys have an affiliation or like the Wrecking Crew's big brothers.
Yeah,
so I was thinking
exactly
that like
that.
everybody
Oh, yeah,
asks
yeah,
you
Listen,
guys
listen,
what's going on.
That goes
yeah.
for that. You heard
You
it the
got
way
it, yeah.
it's for that, and that's what I'm saying. Everything.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
they doing that, we doing this. Because
Yeah.
also at the same time, like the founding thing is like we are the founding fathers of the Wrecking Crew.
Yeah.
But that's not what it's about. It's about everything. It includes, like I made it general with
Yeah.
the whole game, with the whole everything, and just us being us. That's what it means. We just mind our
okay.
business and stay in our lane.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, how like I was wondering, have you guys created a template statement for the questions you asked? I mean, I'm sure you know how to go. Yeah. What's the answer? You know the kids. well, I just want to know what's your rebuttal all the time? People ask you about the Wrecking Crew, Aries. What is the standard answer that people must know when you answer this? This is like your okay. Everybody gets this answer.
No, I mean, we just say Uti, Kapaya. We don't have airtime, so we don't communicate properly with the homies, you know what I mean? So we don't know what they're doing because data life is just a low.
It's low.
Yeah. So we don't see what's going on.
Gotta get that Slikour Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's that.
That's it. Anyway, man, that's crazy though. But then on a serious note, what are your thoughts on it though? Everything that has happened, everything that's transpired, you know.
Our thoughts are our own. Benchmark, XLR Music Group, 3-2-1, ASPEN2, Slide and everything. We're just trying to like really stay focused on this because that's like just derailing.
Yeah.
Like you come here, you find us doing our own thing. You ask us questions of people you don't see us in pictures with every time.
Yeah.
Those are the people you should be asking the questions.
I want to ask you guys because you are the founders of the founders of the Wrecking Crew.
It's living on.
The fact that like it just got it's forget what's happening with them. The fact that like you guys are saying, listen, we started this. What are your thoughts of what has transpired, of what's happening around it? Because you're the founders of it. It's like you can ask me, how do I feel about Squatter Camp?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, like honestly speaking, I feel like it was supposed to happen. It's also growth. You know,
It
what
is.
I mean? I think the kids obviously don't make the same mistake twice if it was a mistake. You know what I mean? Like everybody's also recording right now. Sure, people want to drop songs and whatnot, you know, and there's no beef because we don't hear any these songs, you know. So everything is all gravy. It's just that people need to grow up also, and they're growing up. They're taking decisions and whatnot. And Tina, we just been out here chilling, you know what I mean? Like you went to the Wrecking Crew crib, we were not there. We have our own places. Crib, I got my own crib, you know what I mean? So I think it was time for them to do that or not to do it. It's up to them what they will do next.
But they can still any one of them can still reach out for you. 'Cause
Yeah,
I hear you
true
guys
story.
featured on a lot
Yeah,
of
True
tours.
story.
yes,
Nah,
yeah.
like,
There's no beef.
That's why
man.
we're saying there's no
Yeah,
beef.
There's no
You know
beef,
what I'm saying?
nothing.
So
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
10,000 feet. I don't know if I got this.
9,000 feet.
We added a whole 1,000 to that.
I got 1,000. Minus 10,000 minus 1,000 feet.
Yes, sir.
What made you guys come up with the concept? Yeah.
You know, like everything comes from the beat. Like obviously, Iceman produced the song. I had the beat. It took me places, man, because we also traveled, you know what I mean, not the world, but we've been overseas, into Niger, we've been, you know what I mean, so it was, the beat took me back, you know, it's like I was out there floating and whatnot, you know what I mean, so it's all about that, it's all about just being out there, and then you're close to the sea also because it's 9,000 feet, so you're just close to the wave, but you're not touching the wave because you're on your own wave also, you know what I mean, so yeah.
And at the same time, for me, man, like I just always say it, and I'm gonna say it here. For me, it's like a Coachella song, bro. I don't know if it gives you those vibes, like where it's like mosh pit type of song, bro. It's very, it gives me energy, dog. Like it's like, it's that, it is that. Like you're like floating, and the energies are just right. So that's how I feel about 9,000 feet. And shout out to Zuchi though for
shout out
that
to
hot verse. That verse is too nice. Shout out to homie.
New balance on my feet, I'm so clean. I had high hopes, now I'm 30,000 feet. I paid attention, so now I'm free. Numbers never lie, cause now they count on me. She said that she was over me, till she heard a nigga overseas. Couple foreign mummies fucks with me, Brought the jungle, got some bucks on me, No tanks, got my own drugs on me. No tanks, no random hands on me. No tanks, you get no clout from me. Don't you put them clowns on me. We just getting G's, don't put a crown on me.
I like how you guys though also, even though you've been very mature and respectful about everything that's happening with the juniors.
Yeah.
You've done it the right way, you know, where you know you haven't gone out to make them look like they making mistakes. You haven't gone out to make yourselves look like, you know, you could have done it better. Or, you know what I mean? You've kind of managed it like, you know, it's their thing, you know what I mean?
They deserve to learn too, man. Like sometimes when you try to guide too much, you kind of like mess up the whole thing that's supposed to happen. They're supposed to take something from this. You know, I don't know what they took, but whatever they took, it's something that they're gonna remember forever. You know what I mean? So we cannot disturb that. We cannot intervene on everything. They growing, so they must learn on their own.
Where did you guys learn that type of sort of tolerance?
I think, man, we grew up in a different era. Yeah, and so like kids, like right now, it's all about internet, social media. You see a lot of porn every day and whatnot. People disrespecting the elders and whatnot. Especially you see with the up and comings, where the OGs, whatnot, OGs and whatnot. Like you gotta work hard for this, man. You know, we're not out here also complaining on some. Yo, we've been in the game for so long. Why aren't we up there? You know what I mean? All we do is just, you know what, we need to put in work. And there's a saying. It says, everyone is whack until they get a banger. So after you get a banger, you are the dopest person ever. You know what I mean?
And plus, like, GOAT is so thrown around lately so easily. So you know, you become a GOAT. Like today, yesterday you just dropped a song. Today you're a GOAT. So it's a different era, man. And I think that's the tolerance. Like we come from a different era where you have to earn your stuff. You know, you don't rely on clout. You don't rely on nothing like that. It's just earn.
And it's also like the first song, really, the OGs, like especially Boy Wonder. Like Boy Wonder was the first OG to pull up on us in Pretoria on some, yo, I want to work with this homies and whatnot. And really, like, his guidelines were just too amazing. Like right now, because they call me the young OG, the OGs, you know what I mean, because of the age also. So now this homie is like, yo man, don't call me Boy Wonder anymore or OG, call me Batil. I'm like, nah, dog, I can't, you know what I can't
do that.
OG, you know what I mean? So
so it's a different era.
It's a different era.
It's crazy. On Tango, you're bringing Blaklez again. So I mean, I know that like Blaklez once told me that your guys had some beef or you with him or he had beef with y'all. So how does the peace come with Blaklez eventually?
Man, he pulled up on Jay last year.
And he said, I just want to feature in your songs, man.
Nah, he pulled up on Jay.
not that kind of
Actually, DJ Somebody booked us Vela on the for the same gig.
Yeah.
You know, so me, I was just out in the crowd like Vela with my peoples out there. I saw this nigga from a distance. They're trying to cry. You know what I mean? Because Les is big. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So
bro,
this nigga was
and
scared.
I felt that pull, bro. Like, what the hell? What kind of bears touch? Hey, what's going on, G? And he was right there, and I'm like, hey, bro, shit is about to go down, then okay. But it was like, let's talk, bro. I'm like, damn, where's my people? So we standing right there, and he's like, what's the problem?
Yeah.
And like, he was just straight up with the whole situation, like, what is the problem? We spoke it out, and TK eventually pulled up, and we spoke about it together.
He was coming up.
He was coming through like, what's going on? What's happening? I heard the whole
He literally, I'm taking off my jacket and shit.
yeah, plus he being like from the cover of Aspen is being trying to. So, like he was just like being like a straight up typical OG with it, like.
Yeah.
And Blaklez is not the one to be like soft with everything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
he pulled up like, what's going on, man? I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
And then he just had to answer him like, because it's this.
Yeah.
And but we were honest with him, and he appreciated that and was like, you know what, screw this, let's go do the things and just make music. You know what I mean? So
What was the issue though?
With him? The issue was, you know, like OGs from Pretoria. I think now they feel Guti, they ain't did a lot for the youngins. That's why the youngins are like, you know what, F the OGs that side. That's why the OGs don't F with the OG. I mean the youngins, you know, vice versa and whatnot. So it's like, he was like, yo guys, like tell me what's the problem. We also told him that on some, yo, OG, because we need you guys. You know what I mean? And without you guys, Vele, we just going to Josie. We don't even know the music game out here. You are the people who are supposed to advise and guide the youngins and whatnot. You know what I mean? So it was all about that also. And then now he saw good. You know what, man? We need to work together as the OGs and the youngins. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I think that there was a time when and it also how he told me about it. I once had an interview with him in Envy. And I said, what y'all doing for the youth in your place? And he said something like, man, fuck the youth, you know what I mean?
Oh, damn.
You know. But I think he also never said it like in a way of he was trying to say that, yo, I'm trying to get my shit.
Yeah. So
I ain't thinking about anyone else. You know what I mean? So he was.
It was his perspective.
Yeah, and also I think he was saying he was also trying to he had the beef with me, like, yo, you always looking at everyone else, you ain't checking me out. And you then when you check me out, you gonna ask about who I'm putting on. You know what I mean? It was that type of like spillover thing. You know what I mean?
You see what happens?
It's
just vicious. It's like,
but Les was just angry. He needed to calm down. You know? He's a bit more calm.
He's much more calmer right now. Yeah.
The only thing that's dark about him is his complexion now.
The rapper in you doesn't want to leave.
And Les gonna find me in the streets. You know what I mean?
He gonna find you.
You know he's gonna use exactly that accent.
What's going on, huh?
Relax, Les. You know, I'm like the OG comedy, no matter how big it is.
Trust.
Relax, Les. You know.
Yeah.
Broadcast live